I mean, I would learn that spell. First thing, I'd be like, I need to know this spell.
I would just carry a gun. What's a wizard going to do against a gun?
Words.
Word girl.
Words. That's what we say on Full of Shit. Words. Yes, words. We might be idiots, but they are words. Words. What word? Zzz.
I hated that. Welcome, Isaac, to Full of Shit. It's a pleasure to have you here.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
Do you have anything that you had planned to say? A scripted segment here, perhaps?
You know, I was working on it. I did a couple of rough drafts, but, you know,
You
I
scrapped
just don't
them all.
think it's going to,
It's not going to pan out. So something interesting is happening here. We have the return of Tim this week.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, he's going to do this shit too.
Yeah, that was
I guess
I've always been here.
Tim is back from next week. I meant like you're returning
Yes.
from last week.
Yes.
Just like me.
Yeah, as well as you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the other side of my brain
Yeah.
again. So,
Hypothetically, if you would have been on vacation, how would that have gone?
it wouldn't. I almost slipped up there. It would have been great. Would have been quite the sightseeing adventure because like to get out there. So,
And hypothetically, if Jacob would have been subbing in for you, would you have listened? And how would you think he would have done?
oh yeah, if Jacob would have somehow posed for me, I think he would have done fine. I mean, he's a veteran at this, so
He is.
Yeah.
He's been on here a lot.
So I mean, I don't think he's at that point yet. You know, at my level yet.
I don't think so.
Yes, he has a lot of
Debatable.
he's a lot of hypothetical vacations to cover for to get to my So
That's true. That is
Well,
true.
bring him out. Let's see what
and
he
here
thinks.
he comes, Jacob.
Oh wait,
At this point, our smooth-brained host suffered a technical difficulty. You will now hear them attempt to pretend like it didn't happen.
Jacob! Here comes Jacob.
Here comes Jacob.
Oh wait,
I don't think I'll be able to do that cleanly. We had a technical issue that we've been fighting since the origin of this podcast, and we finally figured it out. So this is a celebration moment on
You're
this
welcome.
show. Thank you, Isaac. You being here would solve the problem.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Maybe the problem was you weren't on the show.
Nobody invited me. I just kind of showed up.
Yeah, you did it by yourself. So, Isaac, traditionally, I forgot what I was going to say. On this show, it is tradition that I generate a question in my cranium to ask you, and then Tim and I will rate you on your answer to that question. While I generate said question, Tim is going to stall for me now.
yeah. Wait, Isaac.
What's up?
So you just walked in?
Yeah, well, the door was unlocked, and I just kind of... Well, it wasn't unlocked, but, I mean, nothing a couple locksmithing tools could fix.
Oh, fantastic!
And so I just kind of walked in, yeah.
Good to know that our door is completely useless.
Yeah, well, I mean, you get what you pay for.
Well, good to. I'm glad we have a professional lockpicker here with us. We can maybe pick his brain.
I got it. If you were to find yourself in some sort of Space Jam-like situation, the original, not this new garbage one, like the original with Michael Jordan,
Mhm.
and instead of Michael Jordan, it was you, and they asked you to play basketball, just like they did Michael Jordan, how do you think that would go? And then just give us some details on, like maybe what you'd think of Lola Bunny, and yeah.
The original Lola Bunny, I don't even think I need to say anything into that sentence, but
You probably
the original
shouldn't.
Lola Bunny, I don't want to out myself.
Probably, yeah.
Like Mitchell did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he out himself about? I forgot.
It was animated character.
Yeah,
it was
it was
Samus or something.
That's what
That's
it
what it
was. Samus.
Which I don't need to talk about Samus because everybody knows. But anyway,
Yeah.
if I was in that situation, I don't think it would go very well because I only know the basic rules of basketball.
Tell us right now. Tell us what you think the rules of basketball are.
I know you can get fouls for things like
That's true.
walking more than 3 steps or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I also don't know basketball.
But I've
Oh,
also
really?
heard in Space Jam they let a lot of fouls go. So Maybe
Well,
I'd do all right.
Who'd they have reffing? They had Marvin the Martian,
Marvin
right?
the Martian, because he's impartial.
So maybe they have
that makes
different
so much sense.
ball rules up there.
Because he's an alien and a tune. Oh my god, I never thought of that.
I mean, I didn't come up with that. That's
Just
what
heard
I know.
it somewhere.
Yeah.
That's I never thought of that. That's so true.
But I don't know how he feels about humans. I mean, he's trying to kill all the tunes every time, so like in all of his shows. So I don't know how impartial he was.
Is he a bad guy?
Yeah, I think he tries to kill people.
He tries to blow up the Earth
Wow.
in the original.
I don't know the Looney Tunes that well.
He's got
Yeah.
like a cannon, I think. Is all,
Yeah,
all I can
he's always got
remember.
like a massive like blaster on Mars. He's trying to like blow up Earth.
Right.
So how does Space Jam ends with Michael Jordan like using tune powers, doesn't he? Like he like stretches his arm and does like a slam dunk. or
You're asking
something.
me like I've actually seen the movie.
You haven't seen Space Jam?
And I have to plead that I have not seen Space Jam.
Oh,
What?
it's been.
Have you seen Space Jam?
I have. It's just been forever since
It's
I've
one
seen
of those
It.
movies that is so bad it's good.
Yeah,
Like it
I'd have to agree.
like I would argue that it is a good movie just because of that fact. Like it is one that I don't even like basketball. I actually despise the sport of basketball.
But it's funny.
But that movie is good. It's a good movie.
Right.
I've heard the new one is not so good.
Yeah, because they put too much.
LeBron James.
Let's leave it at that. Yeah. They put too much LeBron in it. Yeah. So anyway, you don't think it would go well if you were in a Space Jam type situation?
No, I don't think so. I think I would, especially those guys are huge. On the alien
The
team,
Monstars.
the Monstars, they're huge. And plus, don't they have all the superpowers of like,
Yeah. Because they steal basketball players. But how do they beat the Monstars now that they should not have won?
well, also something that I read was that they like the powers that they stole would make a terrible team. Like
Really?
they all played different positions and stuff. And in that year, like they all did terribly. So,
It's like a Space Jam curse.
right.
Nice.
Wow.
Must be. Well, let's see LeBron
right.
James curse.
Yeah, I guess. That'd be nice.
I just work here. So I think it would go terribly.
Okay. Tim, what is your assessment of that?
I'm gonna rate you.
I caught him just as he was about to drink water. He thought he was going to get away
I
with
was
it. and
I was
caught him.
about. I had it like halfway to my face,
Yeah.
almost. Not even. I'm gonna rate you on water, just for that.
How original.
I know.
I'm really wondering what the scale is going to be.
Yeah, on the scale of the purest of mountain spring water
Okay.
that has been put through a charcoal filter or whatever, BS people try to pass
Sure.
on you.
Are you saying that it's not from a real mountain spring?
It is. It's just chlorided.
Yeah,
If that's
I'm just gonna go like that's like the cleanest water you can
Right.
possibly think, all the way down to I don't know what's a dirty river,
A sewer?
Dasani.
a sewer. A Dasani sewer. I'm gonna give you a good, solid, Midwestern tap water.
He was trying to think of another water.
You know, I
there.
like my minerals in my water, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
take
I like
gonna
a
those.
say-
good amount of sediment in my water.
Are you?
Like
Are you
dirt.
Like, would you?
I hear that's a bad thing to have in your water.
Oh,
bad water.
Friend of the show, Corey, write in. Let us know.
yeah. Let us know. Do we do sponsors on the show, or do they have
If
to
we
pay
had,
first?
if we had one,
So maybe you know who could sponsor the show.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even make them pay. I would do it for free. If they promoted us in return, we should do that. That's a good idea.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, I would rate you I'm gonna rate you on dental hygiene.
You're gonna rate my dental hygiene.
No, I'm gonna rate you on a scale
Oh.
using dental hygiene.
Okay.
So like if Brad Pitt is number 1, he's got some pretty nice teeth.
I haven't particularly looked at his teeth, but I can
I
assume,
assume they're good.
What about Ryan Reynolds though?
He's not British.
He's got good teeth.
He's got good teeth.
Ryan Reynolds does have
And he's
good
not
teeth.
British.
That's true. Anyone British, bad teeth. So like the Queen is the bottom.
The Queen is the bottom.
Yeah, because I assume those are all fake.
Yeah,
I would give that answer a George Washington
because it was pretty bad.
post wooden teeth.
Post wooden teeth.
So I
I
guess
mean, he's dead.
like he has the wooden teeth.
Oh.
Post real teeth, I guess.
So good shape.
But he didn't have
Sturdy.
wooden teeth. It was ivory.
Well, then that's even better.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, sturdy.
Yeah.
Come from a hardy animal, an elephant.
It's still bone, so it
Yeah.
works functionally the same.
There you go.
There we
And
go.
you don't have to brush them all the time.
What started out as bad turned into good.
Well, how would he
Yeah.
get Martha if he didn't brush his teeth all the time?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Good question.
Yeah.
His stunning.
He sent a letter. He just wrote letters.
He wrote letters.
You know, it was probably a simpler time before like
Can't
Tinder.
smell your bad breath if I just write you a letter.
Yeah, before
I
you
just
could
mean, like-
compare people
Yeah,
by
like
their looks.
When you look at Tinder, you can actually see people. You know, it really hurts the dating game.
yeah.
There's a lot of ugly people on. Never mind.
There's a lot of ugly people in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably most people are ugly.
Yeah.
By definition, I think beautiful means above
Right,
average.
exceptional. Yeah.
Right. And so, like, most people are not above average.
Yeah, I'd say most. I would even argue most people aren't even average. I would argue most people are ugly.
Yeah.
Well, not to mention.
I guess that changes the definition of average, though. But
Well, and,
whatever.
You know, that's.
Well, you got Kate Upton to even
It's
it out.
definitely. Is definitely true because especially when you're talking like individual, like attractive pull to a person.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't what somebody else finds it very attractive you might not find as attractive, so
Like George Washington's teeth.
philosophical there.
yeah.
Wow.
See,
Yeah. So,
So-
you're not going to be attracted to most people you see.
right?
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Feel
All right.
like an
I'm thinking
attraction
like
towards
I'm
It's
thinking like
settled.
a 1 in
Tim's
10.
a bigot.
I don't even look
Hey.
at people. When I'm in the grocery store,
I'm looking.
I'm
I
not-
got eyes on the prize.
I'm not
the groceries.
paying attention to anybody.
Yeah.
I go to self-checkout just because I don't want to deal with people.
When I
Yeah.
go to the grocery store, I'm focused on cake. Birthday cake.
I was
for
gonna
my
keep going.
niece's birthday.
In a
I was-
birthday suit.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I was gonna keep going down that aisle. I was gonna go through the self checkout specifically to hide the fact that I'm buying like 4 packages of Oreos, but
I mean, yeah.
yeah,
Oreo pride, man. Go through there proudly.
man.
Oreos are good. Nobody's gonna judge you for that.
Man,
Oreos are good.
all it took was one lady to be like,
You know what they would judge you for? Vanilla wafers. If you're buying 4 boxes of vanilla wafers and you're not buying any Oreos, I would judge you.
Yeah,
I
don't-
would buy,
don't
I
know
would
what
buy
you-
a singular box of vanilla wafers.
Sure, one
like-
box is okay.
right? Because they're good enough.
Well, like
but Oreos are better.
yeah. Oreo people can assume that you're like cooking at least. I mean, like,
Yeah, or like you're just
or you just love Oreos, which everyone does. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But vanilla wafers is kind of out there.
yeah, like why are you buying vanilla wafers? Anyway, we're wasting so much time this week. That's okay. Topic for this week: we're doing something we haven't really done yet, which is exciting. What are you doing? Tim just put on some shades.
Tim's got the aviators on. He looks like he's ready to
I'll put them on terribly too.
He looks
shoot
like
down some MiGs in his F
whatever they do in Top Gun.
16. Yeah.
What do they fly in Top Gun?
Isn't it F-16?
F-15s?
F-
F-15?
Are they-
F-15?
Are they in the Navy? Because F-16s are a Navy
He is.
plane. I believe.
He is in the Navy, aren't they?
Might be F-14s then. That's the Tomcat. That was the very
All I
popular
remember
plane
is
at
that
the
it was
time.
MiGs for the Russians.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't know what you were saying. Go ahead.
I forgot. I
Tim's like,
completely.
huh?
All right.
I'll take
Anyway,
these off. All right.
let's get into it.
Yeah, please.
We're talking about something different today. We're talking about what people, we were going to do fictional, but let's just do people. What people could survive,
Including fictional.
could survive a xenomorph. Right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So
The alien.
for those who don't know, Xenomorph is the alien from Alien. What year did that come out?
1999, 1989, or
Something like that, yeah.
In between them.
It's
Late 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
90s.
Maybe late
Late 90s.
70s.
Late 90s, like mid, something like in there, in that era.
Somewhere in there. Yeah.
You know, like the Terminator, Predator era,
Mhm.
Pre-2000.
Jaws era, all that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's that alien, the black one with the big long head and the sharp claws and all that,
And the birthing from.
birthing from the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think we should set the scene where I think we should be dropping whatever is facing the xenomorph like into a location.
Yes.
Well, if the xenomorph had home turf, it would be on the ship.
Yeah.
In Alien, but that he's got a distinct advantage there. 'Cause
I think maybe we do neutral ground.
neutral ground.
So what would be a good neutral spot for most people? And the alien. Has to be somewhere where the alien can still hide. Because
Right.
that's like
Right.
its main thing.
How about the
What about like a
arena from the Hunger Games? The
that's
first.
big though. That's
That's
really big.
huge.
That is big.
What about like I like that, but what about like a Walmart warehouse or something?
Okay.
Like, that'd be good.
Yeah.
It's similar to the ship, and it's somewhere whoever would get dropped in. So like a store warehouse.
hmm
So there's boxes and shelves everywhere.
Yeah.
So like
Big
where they
racks.
put the Ark of the Covenant in Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, why don't we start with Indiana Jones?
Oh dang.
Could Indiana Jones survive it?
Absolutely not.
I don't think so. I think he'd get decimated.
Yeah.
Do they
All he's
know?
got is a-
going
I mean,
in?
he's got a pistol, which is like better than what most people facing Alien have.
Yeah. Do they know going in
Do they know going in that he's
they're going to be
facing
fighting the alien?
Well, in the movie Alien, they do kind of get a warning when it like jumps out of the guy's belly.
Yeah. So why don't we say like the three of us who are going to get this person and drop him in, we show him a picture and
We're
that's
like,
it.
There's something that's trying to hunt you, and it's extremely dangerous.
Yes. Do we show him a picture? Or
No, I think
Just something's
he'll
trying
figure
to
it
hunt
out,
you.
right?
Okay.
When he
Something's
sees
trying
it.
to
Oh
hunt you.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I don't know. I don't think Indy would. I think that thing would pop out of a box or something and slit his throat.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's tough because he does have a pistol, but
Yeah.
it's like a 6-shooter, right? And
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
revolver.
Yeah.
Would that
Hmm.
hurt the alien? Do we ever see
Would
bullets
it?
go up against it?
We
in
do.
Aliens.
We do see bullets going up against aliens, and it only really stops them if you blow up their head, and
So you
that
have
takes
to
I
a
was
lot
gonna
of-
say, isn't there a scene in one of the aliens where they're like laying down fire with some
aliens.
M60 or something like that?
Yeah,
Like some crazy.
They got cool machine guns, but yeah, the only time like it like basically can just take bullets, but like when you get it in the head, every time that they've gotten it in the head, the acid is spilled everywhere, like all over you and your gun and stuff. So
Okay, let's say so. Even if Indy was able to shoot it, he would probably be close to it.
yeah, close range with the pistol. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
The acid is if he manages to kill it, the acid's gonna kill it.
And I don't even think he's gonna manage to hit it because it's so fast.
It is pretty
Right.
fast.
Yeah. That's getting down to like the how fast can you draw kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he would probably have it out because he knows.
Right.
But even then, I think
With
it's
it-
too
yeah,
fast.
yeah.
Yeah, with only 6 shots, and that's like a low caliber pistol. I don't think he's gonna.
Yeah.
And they're intelligent, right? They're not like people
Yes.
intelligent, but they are
Yes, into
smarter than animals.
they figure out how the machine guns work, and they decide to go around, which is a sign of intelligence.
So
Hmm.
they problem solve.
Mhm.
They're smart enough to problem solve.
Right.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Indy, no. Indy,
Yeah.
no chance.
Definitely not.
What about just to build up, not to start, because I have one in mind, but I'm going to save it for
Sure.
later because I
Yeah.
think this one would definitely beat it. But what about like Iron Man in the Iron Man suit? I think that'd be a better fight.
I think he would last. He would definitely last longer.
One of the aliens' like favorite things is that little like mouth thing in his mouth
Yeah.
that like shoots out and like
Like it's extra jaw tongue
Right.
thing.
yeah, and like that would definitely protect him. Like his
Yeah.
his suit would definitely protect him from that.
Because they can't spit acid, right?
We're going by like
I think Alien 1.
Alien 1 and Alien 2 rules.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I didn't think
Right.
so.
Yeah.
So I think Iron Man would have a good chance. I think he would have to beat it early, though.
but how does he? Well, he can fly away. He can fly up,
Yeah.
and that's a dimension that they don't really have.
Yeah.
I mean, they
True.
can kind of scale walls.
They can jump pretty well, too.
Yeah.
And if it's a warehouse, I don't think he's going to be able to get
Right.
high enough where it's not going to be able to get to him.
Where he
Do you
can
think his
climb on
blaster?
boxes.
Okay, so
His repulsor. yeah.
his propulsor things, would they do damage to it?
That's what I don't know. Because if fire. Let's talk about what fire does to them. I remember we were talking about this before the show. a
Fire
little bit.
scares them off. I don't believe.
I don't think we ever see it hurt them.
Right.
So he'd be able to keep it at bay with the repulsors.
Right.
'Cause I equate them to like a plasma.
Yeah.
I'm sure it hurts them, like by like warming them up
Right.
or like burning them, but their exoskeleton, I don't think takes a lot of damage. from it.
It's enough to make him uncomfortable, probably, but not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he'd be able to keep it at bay with that, but I don't think he'd be killing it. He has like missiles and stuff.
That's true.
He has those ones where it's like he can pick, because you see it in the first Iron Man where he lands in like the Taliban or whatever the terrorists are in that place, and like they like locks onto him and it shoots the micro missiles out.
That's true.
Yeah.
So he could probably lock onto its head, but you'd have to figure out that the head is its weak point. He's smart. He's got Jarvis.
But the head's not necessarily the weak point. I mean,
It's just a point where.
right, because it is covered in the hardened shell.
Yeah.
And I think they use the head to like bust down doors and stuff too. So
Do you think he could outpace it? So, because I think that's what it would come down to. Because I think he has the weaponry to eventually kill it. It might take some time, but it'd be a matter of if it could get to him. Because I think if it could get to him, it could probably kill him.
Yeah.
I feel like he would get more tired than the alien would get tired, but he is in an exosuit, so
Yeah. I think he could take it, but it'd be close. I think that one could go either way.
I agree. I think he could take it.
Because if it got on him, I don't think there's much he could do once it gets a hold of him.
It would determine what
He's probably
or how the alien comes at him.
He's probably got like a 40% chance of getting out of its grasps, and that's pretty good for.
I think though, if we look at movie Iron Man, if we're strictly talking movie Iron Man, MCU Iron Man, that guy in his one-on-ones has a tendency to punch and not use his weapons.
That's true.
So that could be his downfall. That he's just like, all right, I'll fist fight this thing, and it just tears him apart.
Once the acid gets on the suit,
he's done.
He's done. Jarvis starts shutting down things.
That's true. So and how fast do you think Jarvis would be able to figure out that the head is the?
Well, again, we established it's not really the weak point. It's just a spot. Like just like our head's not necessarily a weak point.
Right. Yeah.
We'll
it's
die.
The most armored, but
I think that's the. Well, to be honest, I think that's the only way to kill an alien. I haven't seen any other way that I can think
Besides,
of
like,
except
obliterating
explosion.
it,
Yeah.
Right. So you assume the head is the way to go.
I almost think Iron Man now because I think he would try to fight it. Like he would try to hand it after he couldn't repulsor it. I don't think those little micro missiles are getting through its exoskeleton.
Plus, have you seen? I just thought of this. Alien's teeth are they're like titanium. They're like some sort of metal.
Probably bite right through his armor.
They probably
It's really
at least
hard.
dent his armor.
What armor are we talking? I was thinking like Iron Man, like the first Iron Man armor was what I had in mind. Not like the nanite armor.
Nothing.
Which
that
mark was
repairs
that?
Itself.
Mark 3? Mark 4?
I think Mark 4 is the first one he actually uses.
Right. Yeah, like as a standard suit.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Mark 4.
Yeah.
I think the nanite armor he'd be screwed because it's shown that it's weak.
Is it really weaker than?
Well, I mean, it can repair itself and stuff, but I think it's more vulnerable to like bludgeoning damage.
Oh, because
which
it does. It's not like bonded like.
And like the Iron Man 3 armor is ass. Like it's so bad. I mean, it was a prototype one, but like if he was in that one, it's so bad. That's the one that can unassemble and reassemble itself.
I think he could totally take on Alien in a Hulk smash.
In the Hulk smash, in the Hulk Buster.
Yeah. Hulk Buster.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think that one it wouldn't even be a problem.
The Hulk would also take the Alien.
All right, let's do Hulk.
Oh. Hulk's. I mean,
so we'd get Bruce Banner in there 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're doing movie rules, right?
Movie rules. Movie Bruce Banner. So he can control it a little bit.
Right.
But as far as we know, he can't kill himself. I mean, he's tried killing himself.
Yeah, as far as we know, Hulk can't die.
Now I don't know what Hulk does with acid. I think he
That's
heals.
true.
He heals.
Think about this. Hulk went into space. We know that after Avengers 2. He went into space on a damaged Quinjet, meaning that there was no oxygen on that jet.
Wasn't the door open?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
So that means he can't be suffocated.
Right. But acid.
But acid.
Let's think about when does he ever face acid?
Does he?
I don't think in the movies.
The guy takes 50 BMG rounds though, and is fine. He just makes him mad.
That's true.
I feel like acid would.
I think
that's gotta be his weakness, don't you think?
He's gotta have one, yeah, and maybe, but I think he. All right,
Because this is some pretty strong acid. It melts through like 3 deck layers on Alien.
So one thing about Hulk that I don't know if it's true about movie Hulk, but comic book Hulk, the madder he gets, the stronger he gets. And actually, the bigger he gets as well.
Right.
He gets bigger.
Oh, he'd get pretty upset.
I assume that's the same for the movie Hulk. The movie Hulk seems a little less powerful than the comic book Hulk, but I assume that's probably true. So the longer the fight went, the stronger Hulk would get. So I think eventually he would get to the point where he would just smush it, where he would just be so strong, he would just smush it. But then there's the acid. So the question is, could he take the acid?
Right.
We never really see him heal.
But Hulk really is just smashing it with his hands. If he's doing like a double-fisted smash.
Like that acid's going everywhere.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
I was like, it's only getting on his hands. But they do splatter when they explode.
It's like when you think about like when you like splat like a June bug.
Mm-hmm.
A June bug gets
That's very true.
or like a horse fly. Like it's bad.
Ugh.
Yeah, so it's getting all over him.
Yeah.
Which I think would kill him. I think it would.
Well, and think about it too. It's like, yes, he can take the bullets and all that. But I'm thinking it's like he doesn't have any sort of like, this thing is an exoskeleton, right? Exoskeletal
It's got,
being. Hulk is not.
No, Hulk is skin. It's just very strong skin.
Right. It's very tough. Do you think a bite from that thing could dig into him?
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
And even if it could, I don't think it. I think if like a 50 BMG can't do it, I don't.
Do you remember? Oh, do you remember the first? Oh, what was that movie with the Hulk? Where it was like those massive monster poodles.
You mean the Hulk?
Yeah.
The movie?
Which one? The Hulk or the Incredible Hulk?
No, I can't remember. It's
Wait,
been so long since I've seen
poodles?
it. Yeah.
They're massive poodles.
Yeah, and they were trying to like get into the car and all that. It was weird.
I don't remember this at all.
Tim, are you sure you're not?
Is this not a fantasy you have?
Yeah.
Giant poodles trying to get into your car?
I'm pretty sure.
And you're the Hulk in this
I don't know.
situation?
Okay, when Fenrir bites him, Fenrir in Thor Ragnarok, he's fine. It hurts him.
Okay, yeah.
It hurts him, but he just like throws it off of him then.
Right. That's like a dog bite to him, like a normal dog bite, and that's literally Fenrir.
Yeah. Its jaw is bigger than him. And
yeah, because I don't know what movie, like what lucid dream movie I'm thinking of, but I know I did see it, and it's like that was the only time that I saw like something bite him enough to make him like collapse afterwards. But that was after, but he still like was fine. It was weird.
So tell me, Tim, I feel like you have a sciencey background compared to Isaac and I. When acid, you might not know this, but when acid eats stuff away, what is happening to that? Is the acid will acid dissolve fully eventually as it eats through stuff?
Yeah, so it's like if you put a drop of acid, it's not going to just keep going, because eventually it'll like neutralize itself.
So while it's eating away, it's neutralizing itself.
Kind of.
So like the more of it there is, the farther it'll go.
Yeah.
A basic understanding.
Yeah, which is the same in the movie.
So what I'm thinking is, I don't know if it would get to where it could do vital damage to Hulk.
Yeah, I think it would definitely burn him at least. Like,
yeah, it's obviously
just like skin
very
burns, but like
strong acid.
Yeah.
Very, very powerful acid. So
and I think we know that Hulk has to. We don't ever see it explicitly, but we know he has to have the ability to heal. He has to.
Yeah.
Because
doesn't he get his forehead cut or something?
I think he spits out a tooth at one point.
Oh, yeah. Well, then Mark Ruffalo's not missing a tooth.
Yeah, so he heals.
He heals.
And I was going to say, when Fenrir bites him, we see blood. We see green blood.
Right.
But then he's fine. So he has to heal. He has to have Wolverine-like healing.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So I don't think it would kill him. I think Hulk would beat him.
My goodness.
I think it'd be long again. I think he would have to get mad enough to the point where he could just smush it. But
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh my goodness. Hulk might actually have, I'm surprised how many of these are actually standing a chance.
right. Well,
Yeah.
this is only one. This is the first one we thought of.
That's true.
Iron Man, we said, would lose eventually.
Kind of, yeah.
You guys need to give more love to Hulk on this podcast, because
We haven't talked about Hulk much.
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
what I just thought of?
What's that?
What we should talk about in the future, let's tease it right here. Hulk versus Superman.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a teaser. Let's not talk about it now. We'll talk about it in the future.
What's Superman's arch nemesis though?
Zod.
Yeah.
Or I guess the only one who kills him is
The one
Doomsday.
from the one from the Hall of Justice or the Justice League TV show. You know what I'm talking about? I think it's Zod.
Zod is the other Kryptonian.
Oh.
Lex Luthor is like the business.
No, there's like a Superman that was like created by Lex Luthor that's like pretty much like
Really? I don't know Superman that well. I know Doomsday is like the Hulk.
We'll have to get in that
yeah.
next
Yeah,
podcast.
let's do that. We'll do that another time. That's a good one. That's a good thing to ponder because I actually
yeah.
don't know. Anyway, what about Wolverine?
Ooh, interesting.
Like the animal or the super?
Yes, an animal, a Wolverine.
Do you think? Okay, so Wolverine bone or Wolverine
Claw Wolverine.
claw Wolverine?
Metal
okay.
Claw Wolverine, yeah.
Metal claw.
Adamantium.
Adamantium Wolverine. Okay.
I think he's got it.
I think so too, because he'll heal.
I was gonna say he's gonna heal extremely fast.
I think the Adamantium would cut the Xenomorph as well.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
so.
as well.
So I think it would.
Yeah.
I don't think that
'Cause
would.
I
I
don't-
don't even think that'd be a long one.
Have we ever seen Adamantium like fail?
No.
Ever?
Vibranium.
Okay. Yeah. But I doubt they have
Yeah.
anything like that. So
Yeah. Because Captain America's shield in the comics, not in the MCU, is actually a vibranium adamantium alloy,
oh,
and Wolverine can't cut that.
nice. Well, yeah, because adamantium can't cut itself.
Right, but it can't cut because it can't cut Black Panther either.
Right. Yeah.
And Black Panther is all adamantium or all vibranium.
Yeah. Okay.
So Wolverine,
Yeah,
I don't even think it's a contest. I think Wolverine would attack him.
Yeah.
He'd get
Mhm.
mad and he'd cut it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and his reaction time is
Crazy
incredible
fast.
too.
Yeah.
So it's like the only chance that Alien has in that situation is if he could possibly cut off his head.
Yeah.
And like it need to be like the first strike.
I don't think he'd get through the adamantium
Oh,
spinal
right,
cord.
and exactly that is. I don't think he could do it.
Because here's the thing, unlike Deadpool, this is the thing a lot of people don't know. Deadpool can survive as long as there is a cell of him left. He will
Yeah.
regenerate. Wolverine is not like that.
Right.
If you cut off his head, he will die.
Yep. He's done. Yeah.
Okay. So you think
Like-
Deadpool would beat?
I was gonna think I think Deadpool wouldn't be able to beat it. I just think it would go on forever. Like,
Yeah.
he might beat it. Just do
Sheer like repetition. Or
do
whatever.
Xenomorph's age. I think he might just beat it in old age
I've never seen a Xenomorph with old age.
because Deadpool does not age.
Right.
Because Deadpool's whole thing is he has perfect cellular replication.
Yep.
Which is why we age is we have imperfect cellular
Right.
replication.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he has perfect. Yeah. So he will never age.
Yeah, he's immortal. Deadpool
Yeah.
is immortal. As long as there's one cell of him left, he'll regenerate.
Oh my goodness. Well, okay. So this is going off of more comic book / Deadpool, like Deadpool the movie Deadpool.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say the one from like the X-Men Origins. I'm like,
It's
what?
still Ryan Reynolds.
It still is, but I'm like, that was a strange. Is that ever in the comic book where
No.
yeah, I was like, what? I was confused
No,
at that.
that whole movie is weird.
I was confused at that. I'm gonna admit.
Yeah, that whole movie's weird. Let's get away from Marvel. That's all we've done so far.
Yeah.
What about
Let's get into like video games. How about that?
Wait, I've got an idea though.
Sure.
Emperor Palpatine.
Oh, that's a
Ooh,
good
Star-
one.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That's
let's go.
a good one.
I just heard it, get away from Marvel. I'm like,
Okay,
Star Wars.
He's not getting he's not getting surprised because he would sense it right away.
Yes.
Does it have a force? What do you call it?
Like
Well, technically,
Because some like the guy from Watto, Watto doesn't have a force.
really?
Yeah.
he's not force sensitive.
Well, he's like the force that he has, which life force is the force. Spoiler.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a spoiler,
Yeah.
but it's
It's
the
not spoiler.
technical in the books. And so some species life forces are so different that like humans that are force sensitive can't sense them because it's so different.
Oh.
Even Palpatine?
I know Palpatine's master, when I read the book, he was able to like he
Is
figured that
Plagueis?
stuff out. Plagueis, yeah.
Hmm.
But Palpatine, I don't know. But let's just go with it's force sensitive
because we don't know that it wouldn't be.
We don't know that it wouldn't be.
Right.
So I think he would detect it right away. I think he would wipe the floor with it because what's it going to do against the force?
I was going to say he can hold it at a distance and just crush it.
And then he has a lightsaber too.
And that.
Although, would he go to slice it and then just get acidized?
True.
He doesn't really use his lightsaber that much.
Yeah.
He's more of a force torturer guy.
The lightning and throwing things off of buildings.
Now Vader, I think Vader would slice it and be no.
Yeah, but he's been through the severe burns before.
That's true.
You'd think you would come up with a backup plan.
I would
You
think
develop an immunity.
I would think with Vader, as long as it didn't hit like the only part of him that is not machined.
Yeah.
But the machine part is what keeps him breathing too.
That's
have to
true.
Think. So
Yeah.
like,
That's
that
true.
burns through that. He's like,
Yeah. Interesting.
I
That
think-
might be a little.
I think Palpatine kills him, Vader kills him, and then dies.
yeah.
Yeah. Unless Vader figures it out early enough. I mean, it
'Cause
depends
Vader-
on how he goes about it. Because he does both.
Because isn't Isaac, you can tell me you know more about this than me, but isn't Vader's whole thing like he's not actually that skilled after he becomes Vader? It's just he's so strong in the Force is what gives him his advantage.
Yeah, he definitely uses he does do some like exploring into like holocrons and stuff. Right? That's it's not a Horcrux, it's a holocron. Yeah. So he does do some exploring into that, but I think only to the extent where he learns the Sith way of fighting, which is through rage. I mean, so it's not really there is skill to it, but it's mostly just like a brute force.
Because everything I had heard was like he's just so good at overpowering his enemies that he duels. Like it's just he's just like an unstoppable force.
Exactly, because he has so much rage that he's very good at the Sith way.
There's there's a YouTube video actually where they like redid the Obi-Wan and Darth Vader fight.
Oh, in the New Hope.
Yeah, and they like completely remastered it, and so it's like it's like a modern like filming like fight.
Ooh.
And like he definitely just like throws his weight around and like uses that to an advantage.
Check that out, people, if you find it.
Cool.
All right, yeah. Vader kills him, but then dies. Palpatine wipes the floor with it.
Yeah,
I think is
I
the
would think so.
consensus.
Yep.
I had one in mind and I lost. Oh, the Terminator. Arnold's Arnie, the Terminator. Terminator 2,
Ooh.
Arnie.
Terminator 2.
He's got a little bit of human in him.
Okay.
I mean, mentally is a little bit
Right,
human. I mean,
right.
doesn't-
He's just got a lot of.
Well,
It's just a metal.
I think what makes the Terminator so deadly is its unwavering resolve, I guess you would say. Like, the Terminator itself is strong, but like the thing that makes it scary is it just doesn't stop hunting you.
well, what did they do to kill the Terminator in the first movie?
Vat of molten metal.
Vat of molten metal.
Yeah.
And that basically just trapped him there.
Yeah, it didn't kill him.
It didn't kill him, did it?
No, because that's how they got the Skynet technology, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I think.
So this-
acid is a little different than molten metal.
Right.
I mean, it would definitely like kill all the skin or whatever.
Yeah.
And again, you'd have to at least do damage to it to get the acid on him in the first place.
Now we saying Arnie has a shotgun?
Yeah, shotgun.
Shotgun Arnie.
Yeah, I think a shotgun blows an alien's head off, and it would project the acid
Away from
away
him.
from
I
him.
think with the right load, the right range.
And Terminator, he's very he knows what ammo to get.
oh
Right.
yeah,
He's analytical. He knows exactly what he's doing.
I'm
Right.
sure.
And
sure.
he is so quick to turn and
Yep.
shoot. Like
He's a supercomputer.
Right.
Yeah.
like there's no hesitation on pulling the trigger.
right.
I think he'd be fine.
I think
It might get a few hits on him early while he's learning how to deal with it.
Right.
Right. And the alien's kind of at a disadvantage because, I mean, in the first one, it's by itself, but usually, I mean, going off of like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, they are in packs. So, like, versus a pack, I don't think he would do as good, but versus one, I think that Terminator's definitely got it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think one thing we're forgetting is that, like, if we look at the alien, it doesn't just attack right away. Like, it tries to learn its target before it probes it a little bit. Especially in Alien, the first one.
Yeah.
It really tries to learn Ripley before it actually goes after her.
It's like a cautiously curious.
Yeah. It's like what lions do. Like what female lions do to like packs and stuff, where they'll like probe at them to see how they react before they actually.
Alien like 4 or something. It's like Rebirth or whatever, but I think they have I think Nick Nolte's in that movie, but anyway, she's like talking about the aliens, and she's like, they're like, where is it? And she's like, well, it's got to be around here because it's always where the food is. So it like kind of like stalks them when it's not attacking them.
Interesting. Jinx. What else we got?
Dang.
Some abstract ones.
Mario.
Is this in Mario rules where he can jump on its head, or he has to like
good question. This is getting back into our Mario
That's
episode.
true, because if it's in real world, he would just try and jump on its head and get
demolished.
It would just look straight up and go,
Yeah. No, I don't. Well, let's do like Mario Odyssey Mario.
Okay.
So like 3D Mario.
OP Mario, as we
still
found
try and
out.
jump on its head.
You can cappy it. And
Oh, that's true. You could just cappy it and jump off a
and
cliff.
then use it. I'm using my resources from the first episode, or one of the episodes.
Yeah. Okay. Odyssey Mario, no problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Mario Galaxy Mario, I think, would die, because the reason Mario was so powerful in that Mario episode was because we were in his world.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right, Mario. Revenge for the pain and suffering you caused.
Come back into our world. Or the aliens' world.
Stay away from any plumbing.
So yeah, Odyssey Mario, no problem.
Yeah. That's right.
I forgot about that damn Cappy.
That does really change things.
Yeah, it changes the Mario power level.
It does. Oh my gosh. Still, nerf Mario. Gosh.
Yeah.
Master Chief from Halo.
I don't know enough about that one. Tell us about Master Chief from Halo.
Master Chief, he is a genetically modified human. So he's got extra strength, and extra resolve, and he's not compliant with orders, but he's more of a militaristic than like a...
So does his suit provide him like any protections?
His suit is it's space proof, I think. At least up until a point it like gets cold. I think it starts freezing up, but he can breathe in it. His suit, I don't think it's necessarily any different than regular like metal. Like I think it's like a steel or something.
But they're used to fighting like aliens too,
They do.
right?
They have. There's a lot of alien species, but those aliens have like energy weapons and stuff.
Okay.
And they're like, there's not a lot of like hand to hand.
I think that's one that would be close.
Because like Alien from the movies doesn't rip people apart,
Right.
and that's what Master Chief would like necessarily be afraid of. But Master Chief is also only got a machine gun and a pistol. Like,
Yeah. Here's one to also contemplate that's really similar to that one is Doom Guy.
that's true. Doom Guy is very similar to Master Chief.
Whereas like I think Doom Guy would have a chance, and so would Master Chief. Doom Guy I think a little bit more so than Master Chief.
Yeah.
Just because Doom Guy is used to dealing with just messed up shit.
I mean, demons are like as close as you get to aliens. So
Yeah, I would say.
and he just grabs them and rips their jaws apart.
that's
So
true.
Oh God.
I think Master Chief, both Master Chief and Doom, I think Master Chief is close. I think he's more likely to win than not. And then I think Doom Guy for sure wins.
Yeah.
Just because I think Doom Guy wouldn't even blink an eye at it. He's just like, what is this? This is a low-level enemy for me.
Yeah.
Speaking of, let's see. What was I just thinking of?
I don't know. What were you just thinking of?
don't know. I'd hate to go back into this topic, but I just thought of this from that. Quinn from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Quill?
Sorry.
Star-Lord?
Quill. Star-Lord.
Yeah.
No, I think he's done.
Yeah,
Really?
he's dead.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
To
Why?
make your argument,
Yeah, make your case.
I was okay.
I'll set you up. He's got laser guns.
Yeah.
He's got those pistol
That's
laser
it, though.
guns.
Right. Yeah, so he's got those. He does fly around though.
He does fly
Yeah,
around.
he's got rocket boots. But I think it's the same thing as Iron Man. Like, he could
Yeah.
outpace it, but
That's true.
But
Okay, maybe.
only as long
Doesn't
as he
have
could.
any armor.
Yeah.
Remember, he's just wearing a leather
Yeah.
jacket.
Yeah. I
And
was
he
just
is-
thinking.
He is very, like, bravado, too, where he wouldn't run. He'd square up with it and get
That's probably
massacred.
true. That is probably true.
Yeah.
I was thinking of like the celestial part, but that doesn't really gain him
Yeah,
much.
and he's
Right.
only part celestial.
And he's not on the planet. Because if he
Yeah.
was on the
Yeah.
planet, that would be a big
Oh, yeah.
difference. But he's
True.
on Earth.
Yeah.
I thought of one and now I lost it.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I have one that I want to end on. So when we get ready to end, I have one for that, unless somebody
Okay.
beats me to it. But I want to get like one or two more. Let's get two more.
M1 Abrams main battle tank.
Who's driving it?
Me.
You're driving
You're
it?
driving it?
Yeah.
Have you
appar-
ever drove one before?
Apparently, they're really easy.
Yeah, but you'd still need to take time to learn it. And I think it would get you in that time.
Well, if I knew I was going in to fight this thing,
Oh, we're talking like Isaac and I show up on your door. We're like, hey, we're going to fight. And then we go.
And
yeah, put
You
me
get
in
a
the
tank
tank and
for
I'll
some
drive it there.
No, you appear there with the tank.
Oh, jeez.
you don't have the keys. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say what?
I think we would let you appear in the tank.
Do you
but I still think you're done.
Because can it get in though?
They're pretty strong.
Do they rip patches off?
And even then, like, what are you gonna do when because it's gonna get on top of you? What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm in an iron nutshell.
Right, but you're not beating it. Is the
Right,
thing.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Do you think it would get frustrated though?
in Aliens, they do tear through a door that's welded shut. So
There you go.
Oh, damn.
just
All
thought
right.
about that.
And I think like
And I think they throw themselves at things, especially when there's multiple ones. They like to just throw themselves, and then they get all bloodied, and then the acid starts coming out.
Oh God!
so-
All right, never mind.
Yeah.
I retract my
Like,
statement.
you-
they get
prob-
aggressive.
you'd survive longer than Indiana Jones, sure.
yeah,
sure.
because I'm in a nut.
Yeah. Oh, what was the one I had? I remembered it, and then we got on this tank thing, and I forgot it again.
Damn.
What about what's the guy from Fallout 4? A knight. What are they called?
The
Brotherhood of Steel.
Brotherhood of Steel.
One of those
Mm,
guys.
Their armor is all pretty shoddy. Like it's all like secondhand stuff.
That's true.
Hmm.
And it's just steel.
And it's just steel power armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh my god, I had such a good one, and now I forgot what it was. My last one, I think, will beat him no matter what. But-
Okay.
I'm gonna throw out Harry Potter.
That's a good one.
I'm just wondering what would he do? Because he's got magic. I mean, he could levitate him.
He's got magic, and he's not incredibly proficient in it.
I don't know if a kill spell kills.
I assume it would. I assume it kills everything.
You
Yeah.
could just-
I mean, it kills.
Kill spell it.
Yeah. I think if you're going like Harry Potter, like he's like refuses to use that spell. I think the only time
Doesn't
like
use it at the end. Spoiler alert.
I don't think he does.
No, what? Wait,
No, he doesn't.
it just bounces off. I can't remember. I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
I think the
seen
only time I think the only time that Harry, and that was only like the movie Harry was
Yeah.
like the only time he almost used it.
I haven't seen Harry Potter, and if you are a Harry Potter fan listening at home, go back and listen to Can Voldemort Be Nuked if you haven't yet. It's a
Yeah.
hoot and a holler. We go through Harry Potter, and I say what I would do because I haven't seen it. It's a good one. Go back and listen to that. If you
That
haven't.
is a good one.
But yeah, I think Harry is too morally obliged to never use that spell.
Even against like a monster,
Well,
though?
he doesn't use it against. Well,
he never uses it against anything.
I don't think
Oh.
he uses it against animals because, well, he didn't know it at the time, but like he didn't use they didn't use it against the spider.
Right? Yeah.
Or,
Yeah. They never
like,
used
it. Wasn't even suggested.
Right.
And you think Hermione would? I mean, I would learn that spell first thing. I'd be like, I need to know this spell.
I would just carry a gun.
Do you
What's
need
a
to be-
wizard gonna do against a gun?
Is it a secret spell like in Harry Potter?
I think it's forbidden, isn't it?
Is it
It
just
is.
forbidden?
It's one of the
like,
three.
It's like they don't teach it to people. So they
Like in the
wouldn't know.
same way that like marijuana is forbidden.
Oh, so it's like
I
taught.
think
They like know
Yeah.
about it. They just don't.
It's like one of the three like
unforgivable curses. Is that what it is?
Did
yeah, something
Voldemort
like
like use that on like rats and stuff, like small animals, like a serial killer?
that. Probably.
Just like a Vaticadabra.
Don't they like imply that he had like serial killer
Oh,
like,
yeah.
tendencies? I
Oh,
think I
yeah.
remember
Yeah.
seeing a scene
Because he
like that.
he like tortured kids when he was a
Oh.
kid and
Oh.
like yeah
He got Hagrid expelled.
and he like yeah he did some messed up shit when he was a kid. Very very serial killer esque
He tried to kill a
Tendencies.
baby,
And also- and also like scarily intelligent with learning things. So
yeah,
Oh,
like Hermione.
yeah.
Hermione's the next Hitler.
She's
Hitler,
scared.
Voldemort.
I was gonna suggest Hitler, but like he doesn't have his army. So I don't know.
Hermione-
He's
he'd be
the
done.
next Hitler.
If he was on enough speed,
If he's on enough speed. If he was like
you can do anything
from
on
a
speed.
German comic in the 1940s, he could
A
probably do
propaganda
a
comic.
propaganda comic. You know how they have like Uncle Sam punching Hitler,
Yeah.
but like in reverse.
They have Captain America punching Hitler.
Yeah. Is that,
Yeah.
Yeah,
is that original or is that like?
yeah.
Okay. That's
Captain America was written as like a propaganda thing.
It was, yeah. Which I mean totally makes
Captain
sense
Communism.
considering the context.
There's the Red Guardian was the
Did you
communist.
see that movie?
Black Widow? Yeah,
Good movie.
yeah.
I thought it was good. That was the better of the new ones.
Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Yeah,
for
that's
nobody.
too new. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
worth a watch. That's what I would say for
Oh,
Black
For
Widow.
sure.
All right, I got my one. Unless anybody has any
Mm.
last ones before this last one. This is
Go for it.
Superman.
Superman. What makes you think that would be a close one?
I'm saying I think he would beat it no matter what.
I definitely agree. I can't see how it would be close at all.
Superman.
Trying to think because they're on
Stupid
Earth.
Superman.
So Superman's got his powers.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Oh.
I mean, he's insanely fast, laser eyes.
Yeah, I don't think the acid would affect
The
him.
alien is not from Krypton, so he doesn't
Right.
have any kryptonite.
I think that's just like hands down nothing.
Yeah.
Damn Superman.
Does the acid burn his suit?
I think he'd get super naked
That's all I was wondering. Is
After he
the Superman
fly-
get naked?
after he flies through it at light speed and juices it. He'd be
Right.
naked.
I mean,
Say.
Bruce Banner keeps his pants on when he comes
Somehow.
in.
Why does he
I
always
don't
keep his
understand.
pants
He
on?
wears stretchy underwear.
He-
They need to be
Right.
more realistic
I
with
was-
this. Not that I want to see any of that. I'm just saying.
But we want an explanation.
Thor sees it in Ragnarok, and he's pretty impressed by it, if not intimidated.
Damn.
It's also
Dang.
implied that Hulk and Black Widow have sex because at one point Iron Man says to Black Widow, "You guys aren't playing hide the zucchini again, are you?"
What?
Does
Yeah.
he keep it?
I don't
Wait,
remember
when
that.
he turns into Hulk, does his hair grow like down there, like, or is it clean shaven? Because I feel like
Good
Bruce Banner's a
question.
clean shaven
Good
guy.
question.
But Hulk has a hair on his chest. So
That's true.
Yeah.
I
would say it'd grow a little hair.
interesting.
I'd say that'd probably grow a little hair.
Not appealing. I mean, not that I'm appealed to a clean shaven one either.
Yeah.
Just
What the? What? What?
All
did
right,
this-
that's a good spot.
What did this turn into?
That's a good spot to end it. there.
Please.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. If you would like to write in and let us know, does the Hulk have pubic hair? Let us know. Write that in.
Please.
If you do submit evidence, send it in to fullofshitpod@gmail.com without an I in the shit. It's in the description always.
Luckily, you read those. I don't want to read that.
is there nothing to read?
There's nothing to read this week. No.
Dang.
Now
People
I'm
are
sad.
slacking.
Alex, who is on Can Mario Be Stopped, sent in a suggestion for a topic that you might be seeing in the near future. I think it's a good one. So thank you for that. Always feel free to send us in suggestions or anything you want to send in. I will read it as long as it is legal. I will read
Absolutely.
it to the email below. All right. Thank you, Isaac, so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. It's been a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah, we'll have to do it again before you disappear. Before I die. Yeah, before you
Wait,
die.
what?
We should record at least one more before we die.
I would hope
Yeah.
so.
I hope you got a couple stacked up just in case you guys die.
Yeah, is that a threat?
What is that?
All right, everybody, thank you, and we'll see you next week. Bye.